So for the scales, the most important thing is accuracy and cleanliness. The speed does not matter. It is a misconception that you should play these fast, or that because they are 16th notes that they must be fast. They are in fact not fast. Nothing is fast or slow until you give it a count off. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to start by just playing the whole sheet down so you can hear the way that I would recommend playing it. So at an 8th note pulse, so like 1 and a 2 E and a 3, like that. Here we go. 1 and ready. That should be the top speed that you would play this at, but you're welcome to play it significantly slower. Now, the way that I would practice this is you want to start one measure at a time. And the first thing you're going to do is say the name. Well, first of all, check the key signature. Each measure is a slightly different key. The first measure is a major scale, and the second measure is a melodic minor scale, which means that the 6th and 7th scale degree are going to be raised on the way up and then lowered on the way down. So what I would do is first go through and figure out which notes you think you might miss. So for instance, for that C scale at the beginning, I would mark the E natural and the B natural. And then for the second measure, the A melodic minor scale, I would mark the B natural in 7th, as well as the E natural, the F sharp, and the G sharp in 5th and 3rd respectively, as well as the 4 for the B natural going up. And then a 4 for the B natural going down and the G going down to remind you that it goes back to that G natural at the end of the measure. And then I would say the names of the notes and move my slide. This is a great way to unite the notes with your mind when you're thinking about it. So thinking C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, A. And I always finish on the first note of the next scale because when you're playing it, you'll always be moving to that next measure. Then you're going to want to play it slowly. You know, like that. Now, and you want to do it at a slow enough tempo that you can think each one of those notes. Now, and then what you're going to do is you're going to try to play that not just once correctly, but try to do it 3 times in a row correctly. Because if you play it 4 or 5 times and only get it right once, then the chances of you getting it right again is only 20%. 1 out of 5 isn't great, but if you get it 3 times in a row, the odds are it's going to take you a bunch of reps. The more reps that you do, the better it's going to be. So that's the way that I would go about practicing each measure, and take each measure at a time. Then go on to the next measure, same thing. A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C, D, C, B, A, G, F. So same thing, play that until you can do it 3 times in a row perfectly. Make sure you're really listening, because there's some notes in there that you may not normally play in your band music and stuff like that. Now, let's do those 2 measures together, same speed. Continue to do that same process, going on to the next measure, then adding those 3 measures together, then the next measure, etc. And that is a recipe for success.